What's going on, everybody? Welcome to another shoe review. Today we're going to be looking at the Nike Alphafly Next Percent after 200 miles. Quick disclosure out of the way, this is a shoe I absolutely paid for with a credit card and I'm probably still paying off, but at least all the opinions will be my own and no one will have a chance to view this before this video comes out. Going over some quick specs of this shoe has 39 millimeters of ZoomX midsole foam in the heel and 35 in the forefoot, meaning there's a 4 millimeter drop. With that comes Nike's Fly Plate, which is a carbon fiber plate which runs the length of the shoe. Under that you got 2 air zoom pods, and then you got a nice layer of rubber for traction. On top of that you got Nike's Atom Knit material. If you don't know what that is, that's Nike's Fly Knit material, but it's steamed and it's pressed and stretched, and it gives you this space-like upper that looks like it's going to be not comfortable at all, but really it is. And then you also got a pair of what is serrated laces, textured laces, which just help with further lockdown. So how have I used this shoe over the last 200 miles? Well, this initially started off as just my race day only shoe, you know, racing marathons, half marathons, up to a road 50K. But after that, it really started to become a staple in my daily training. I've used the Alphafly for interval sessions, tempo sessions, long runs, and even on some easy days when I struggled to get out the door. This shoe has just been really versatile for me. You know, what started off as an everyday race shoe quickly became just an absolute beast when it came to training. I felt so comfortable doing everything. The fit felt good. I never had any blisters in this shoe, and really it just saved my legs, so I've been able to up my mileage and keep the tempos high and kind of keep the heart rate down as well. And a lot of it is because of how much this saves me as a runner. Honestly, for about the first 150, 170 miles, I really didn't have any problems at all with the shoe. Yeah, the ZoomX kind of felt a little less bouncy, especially like when you're in the longer miles and you tend to sit back a bit and go on your heels a bit. It didn't really have that spring you forward kind of feel, but it's always been soft, and it's honestly been a lot more responsive still than most foams out there. But really after the 150, 175 mark is when what is the pretty big problem with the shoe started occurring, and that is in the air zoom pods. Now granted, 150, like 175 miles isn't awful in something that's supposed to be a premium race day only shoe by today's standards, but when you can almost get a flat tire in a shoe, that's kind of a problem. And with this shoe, like, I started noticing that at the 150, 170 mark. With the air zoom pods, they started squeaking a bit, and then the squeak started getting louder, and then all of a sudden it sounded like I was pushing air. And now every time I run in the shoe, I sound like the kid at birthday parties that's like slowly letting the air out of balloons, and it's almost annoying to run. See, I enjoy running without music. I find it's very therapeutic to me, but like almost every time now I wear the Alphafly, I have to have my headphones in, or else it's just like squeak the whole time. Let's talk about the durability of the shoe for a minute. The outsole rubber, as you can see, it's not bad for over 200 miles. I mean, Nike gets a bad rap a lot of the times for, you know, not good traction and rubber that wears off way too quickly. But as you can see with the Alphafly here, it only shows wear really where I push off. And even that wear is not that extreme considering some of the other shoes out there. And if you look at the upper here as well, it kind of looks brand new. I mean, there's no fraying, there's no pulling apart anywhere. There's no separation from the midsole like I talked about in my review with the Invincible 2. So honestly, like with the Alphafly, the durability has been really, really good. But it's also a lot that I don't like about it. I don't like the fact that you can go out and get a flat tire. You know, I don't like the fact that when you're running, there's squeaking sounds. And you know, the fact is that when you wear this Alphafly, when you toe off, it's such a different experience from any other shoe you've ever worn. It's not foam that you're really pushing off of, it's 2 puck air pods. And it's just such a different experience. So if you come from the background of pounding pavement, you know, and feeling the road and getting out there and just being really aggressive with things, this isn't the shoe that does that. This is the shoe that's like, hey, you're just gonna coast on a cloud, pick a pace, I'm just gonna keep going with it, and we're gonna have a great time out there. So let's talk about price for a minute. So since this is not the latest and greatest from Nike, and there is a second version out, I've seen this shoe low as 50% off. At full price, this thing was $365. So if you are able to get it at that price or even a bit more, I mean, take the savings. This is a great race day option, and it's gonna last you. Would I buy this shoe again? Absolutely, but not at full price. I loved every second of this shoe. I truly did. And if you're someone that loves the latest and greatest and you want to go buy the Alphafly 2 at full price, go and do that. Like, be you. That's awesome. Love it. But if you're someone that likes to pinch pennies and you don't have the resources to kind of do that, getting this shoe at 50% off or close to is an absolute steal. There's not many shoes, actually there are no shoes out there that do what this does, and this has been an incredible experience. So get out there, keep running, enjoy your shoes, and until next time, see you.